What if I told you that just by installing this one mod, you will never have to use any other mod manager ever again to join a modded Minecraft server? Because this mod will download all the other mods that you need in order to play, after which you can just start playing. No more hassle with CurseForge, no more manual downloading, no more mental breakdowns because you keep forgetting that one mod that your friend added and now you can't join anymore. And what if I told you that it's a server-sided plugin that was already out in 1.6.4 and was a catalyst for what eventually would become Spigot and later PaperMC? Because that software was called Spoutcraft, a modded client/plugin combo that allowed servers to send over custom data over the network. And did you hear that? That was all the 6-year-olds getting a heart attack because they heard someone mention Spoutcraft. But what was this piece of software and why have you never heard from it before? And why is it so important? Well, sit back, relax and hit that little sub button and let me tell you why Spoutcraft might revolutionize modded Minecraft yet again. Spoutcraft was a project that started life as a plugin for Bukkit, the original Minecraft server software, which allowed the server to send over custom data like skins, items and even blocks to an already modified Minecraft client running the Spout mod. Eventually, due to differences in the Bukkit team's vision and every big Minecraft update having so many changes in them, the team decided to fork off another project called Glowstone, which was a full re-implementation and a project I already covered right here. But the TLDR is that it was an open source version of Bukkit that didn't use any of the Minecraft code. But even with all this effort, it still couldn't escape Mojang's fast code changes. So they said screw it and wanted to change the server into just a voxel engine, which would run Minecraft as a plugin on their API embedded into it. Which already sounds cool, right? But it doesn't stop here. Spout also had its own client injected into the main game. The launcher looked something like this. And according to some sources, about 100,000 users were utilizing this software for their server or client, using it to seamlessly join a modded server, and this just seems like a dream, right? As you can see in this video right here, the Spoutcraft client would still allow client-sided mods like Zan's minimap to work on it, but the help request, info guides and the keylog chest you see right here are all plugins running on the Minecraft server that the player does not need to have. Now these are some simple mods you can also run as plugins. There are hundreds of plugins. Simple stuff like craftable chainmail, a welcome message and other stuff, to more ores, backpacks and physics-based mods. And that begs the question, how does this all just work? Well, Spoutcraft works by sending a custom piece of network code called a packet. That packet would be slightly modified to the point that a Spout-enabled client would be able to recognize that bit of code and then respond by sending its game version. This would also send the signal to the server that a player with a Spout client was trying to join and start sending the custom data from these mods over, with the client getting this pre-joined screen telling the user it's downloading all the necessary things it needs, and checks for possible modifications to the vanilla blocks. Then the plugins enabled would send the list of files the client had to download themselves. These were cached on people's hard drives, and once everything was downloaded, the player could finally enter the server. Now, roughly speaking, depending on your internet connection, you wouldn't really notice any of this, as everything is sent through packets and not just raw zip files like a resource pack or something. It's small bits of codes that tell the client to download other bits of code. And all of this worked seamlessly. So seamless multiplayer, a client that adds a bunch of fun add-ons and has a built-in minimap. What are you waiting for? Just go over to spoutcraft.org and download the latest oh, that's malware. Okay. Yeah, Spoutcraft unfortunately has not been a thing since around 2014, with the last stable version being 1.6.4. Well, that would be if you could find a last stable version. Unfortunately, Spoutcraft has truly been lost to time, and virtually no actual versions are remaining online, as it just contains a lot of Minecraft code. And because Minecraft is a closed source project, you can't just throw Minecraft source code on GitHub somewhere. So the website is gone. The last commit on GitHub is 10 years old, and I think it's safe to say that the project is well and truly dead. Or is it? See, people who know me know that I've been kinda obsessed with Spoutcraft as a concept ever since I learned of its existence, and I've been dying to try it out myself, and share this very important footnote in what was the place where both Spigot and the Technic Launcher got their start. But why am I talking about it now? Well, it's time I come to announce Respouted. When I made my iceberg video a few months ago, talking about a bunch of server software together with Ian from the Eimer project, I was contacted by Oxideo, telling me that he was looking into the project, and after me enthusiastically shouting to him to give me all the Spoutcraft files, he started showing some working prototypes of what he had at the time. After some internal discussion, we agreed to start a new project called Respouted, with the goal of it preserving this fascinating part in history. With the first order of business right now being the old Minecraft source code, we can't have this project on GitHub without it being struck down immediately, so we decided to rewrite the client and server to get rid of this issue. With the client working on the backported version of Fabric, as the mixins being used would allow us to hook into the client before the game could do anything, and rewriting the Spout plugin to use modern NMS. And both these projects are underway. As you can see from this footage you've already seen, we've got the basic game working again, both clients and server-sided. Now, why am I making this video instead of just a community post? Well, quite frankly, I need your help. Spoutcraft holds a very special place in a lot of people's hearts. It was the forum MD5 announced Spigot on, the original client Technic Launcher forked off of, and the original place where a lot of the Sponge team came from. To lose this very important part of Minecraft history would be an absolute tragedy. But like I said, a lot of the files Spoutcraft downloaded in order to join servers might still be cached on your hard drive out there. So if you ever use Spout on your old computer, please check its drive for files that the Respouted project, our project, desperately needs. I've also come here to say we are looking for developers to help out. If you have any experience with mixins, NMS, or any other relevant skills we might need, please feel free to reach out to me via my email on the channel or just join my personal Discord and shoot me a DM. As a Minecraft historian, this is something I'm very passionate about. So if you're as passionate about this as I am, I'll see you on the flip side. But with that being said, I was Lunar, you were awesome, and yes, Modded Minecraft Part 5 is coming out next. Shh.